Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Annabelle and I talk all things that RBTs or similar ABA paraprofessionals need to know in order to advance in their career. And today I'm going to speak about similar roles that you can do with your RBT skills and experience. And let's say you're not an RBT, but you are a similar ABA paraprofessional and you want to transfer to other roles. This video is for you as well. Now, I have a Facebook group called RBT Tipster. So what I'm about to share with you is a document that is already for free that is listed under the Files tab as Bachelor's Degree Career Paths. Okay, so if you want access to it, you have to join the Facebook group. But I just want to share this with you guys so you can know exactly how to transfer your skills and experience to these careers. I have a video posted called Alternate RBT and BCABA careers. If you don't know what a BCABA is, a BCABA is a board certified assistant behavior analyst, is one of the most hated and undervalued position in ABA, but is definitely the most needed. But I talk a lot about this position on my YouTube channel called ABA Career Tips. If you want to learn more about it, just subscribe to the channel and watch my videos. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let's see. Okay, bear with me, y'all. All right, perfect. So now we have my screen here. Okay, so this file tab again is available on my Facebook group called RBT Tipster. So I have a list of different careers that you can get into if you have a bachelor's degree and at least 1 year of behavioral experience. Now, I have a career transition class coming up January 3rd. And if you're watching this past January 3rd, I have another class on the 23rd as well. So it will be the same careers I will be speaking about on this Saturday's class. But every month, I'm going to show you guys new careers that are out there and how to transition to them, how to update your resume, interview tips, and give personal career assistance for a short period of time. So if you're interested in joining that career transition class, the link is in my bio. But I want to just show you guys this. So we have case management slash care coordinator. Now, these positions, they're most likely find in the adult population, in nonprofit organizations, and youth programs. It's just different because this is like the basic, right? Like the basic role, case management, but they have different titles. They have youth care coordinator, they have program director, and then when you look at what the company is about, it's specifically tailored to the youth or to adolescents or to seniors or to those who have physical disabilities. So it could say case management, but it's not like a general thing. It's very specific. So when you look on Indeed, you have to look at the about us, which is what the company explains what they are about, meaning the population they are serving and so forth, right? And look at what you will do in that case management position. So they do also have a substance abuse counselor entry level. Now, most states, you have to look at your state to see what are the requirements for this entry level position, because it's again substance abuse counselor bachelor degree level. Some of them require a certification or a license. So that's really dependent on the state. Because when I'm looking at it, for myself, it's not like every state is all the same, but they do have that assistant level, which is the entry level. They also have the master's degree level where it is an actual license and you have to take certain certifications as well, for you to become a licensed substance abuse counselor. Okay. And this is very specific because you know, y'all, how they have different counselors. They have mental health therapists, they have all different type of counselors, right? But this is substance abuse, which is most likely in the rehab rehabilitation field, okay? So people who are recovering from drugs, or people, which is really what it is, but people recovering from drugs and other forms of abuse, then this type of counselor is literally specifically for that. So there are specific courses for you to take and a specific license and certification. And they actually make very good money too. So don't downplay on this. Okay, so the other one is crisis intervention specialist. So it says here, working on crisis lines or in emergency settings, you will provide immediate support and de-escalation for individuals experiencing mental health crisis. So this is in the same line, kind of in the same line as case management or care coordinator, because I did see some similar roles, and they placed it as case management, but it was a similar task that crisis intervention specialist does. You can also, a similar role of a crisis intervention specialist is a behavior specialist as well. So you can look at that as well. Just anything dealing with behaviors, y'all, really, and de-escalating. I mean, what are we de-escalating? Yes, it says mental health crisis, but it's also behavior related. So that's also crisis intervention. That's why you working as a registered behavior tech or a similar role in behavioral health, you will be a great candidate for these crisis intervention specialist positions. It's just how you word it on your resume and how you um, sell your skills during the interview. You have to sell your skills and experience. There's certain verbiage you have to know and you have to use during the interview so that they can understand how does your role help you become a crisis intervention specialist. Because not everybody really knows about ABA therapy, and if they do know about it, all they think is we play with children all day, we only work with kids, because that's what is being advertised. And that's not true though. Because when I was um, an RBT, I wasn't called an RBT, I was called a behavior support specialist, but I was working with adults and I was helping them reach independent life goals with example like helping them find jobs, helping them transition to a house, finding resources for the parents and the staff to help them to help the child or the client like with certain things that they need to do to transition into more independent life. Okay, so I've helped that. I didn't really do any behavioral modifications, ABA strategies. No. Did I use it? Yes, but I did not use it in the same way when I was working with children. So that's why it's like the way that you explain your experience during the interview and how you write it on your resume is key. The next one we have is social services coordinator, also similar to case management, but you might work within a specific agency or community program to provide support and connect individuals to services. And the last one in the mental health and human services section is rehabilitation specialist. So this is helping individuals with disabilities regain independence and daily living skills. And you will work in various settings, including hospitals and residential facilities. Okay. So there's so much you can do, y'all. We have it here, education and child services. Okay, and then this file is available for you for free. If you join my Facebook group, you have to answer all them questions. Okay, answer it so that you can join. And I also share similar careers you guys can transition to for bachelor's degree. You have to have a year plus of experience or a bachelor's degree, I mean, and a bachelor's degree for you to join my Facebook group, because I don't do any exam assistance. That's not even allowed in my group. No RBT exam existence. Assistance, none of that. Just mid to season RBTs who are looking to transition to other careers. So this is what I have. I have all my resources. I help find jobs, everything posted it on my Facebook group. So the next one I have here is tips for job search. So you can highlight your behavioral experience on your resume and cover letter. Be specific with the behavioral experience involved and specific populations. Like I informed y'all, I worked with the adult population when I was back in Georgia for 6 to 7 months. So I was specific on what I was um, what I was working on with the adult population. And I might share with my resume with you guys as well on this live. So we'll see. So let's see how to network. So you should network and connect with professionals in the field. I'm gonna say this with the networking. You can network online. And y'all need to start using social media as your way to market yourself. And hey, I need a job. But don't say I need a job, but just say I'm looking, like I'm still trying to see how you can do it. So don't take my advice all the way, but there's a way you can show up on social media that companies will look and say, okay, we want to hire this person. Don't use social media like TikTok and Instagram to show like your dog ate today. Please use, if you need a job, use it to showcase your skills, your experience, what you've learned. You don't have to sit in front of a computer like, oh, this is, or in front of your phone, this is what I've learned, and it's just you talking for 30 minutes. No, it's the way that you maybe day in a life as an RBT, and then as you have little clips, you do a voiceover and show, okay, this is what you have done today, right? Or even you looking for a job, you can do like a video of you looking for a job. Like I would say like this, get a tripod, put your phone on the tripod, right? And then let it be a background that your background is you just looking like typing in, searching for a job, and then you have a voiceover of what type of positions you're looking for. I'm telling you, companies are on social media. There are companies that have seen my posts on RBT Tipster TikTok and they have DM me or they have commented on my post. So trust and believe they are there. So if you use it, so social media to help you advance in your life. Let's say you don't have friends, you don't have connections, and you need another job, you want to level up in another space in the field, use social media, bro. Use it. And then another thing you can do is email them. Email the HR people if they have an email, which they do, but if you can find it on their website, email them and let them know, hey, I saw this, I applied for this position on Indeed and blah, 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 and then put your resume. Keep it short, keep it sweet, but highlight your experience, your skills, and your passion for you to elevate in this field, okay? So there's ways you can do it. That's how I've done it. When I was looking for another job, I called and I emailed. I didn't use social media because I wasn't into that stuff, but I called and I emailed, and that's how I got jobs. So lock in. Okay, so the other ones here, so there are some that requires a specific certification. Now, I'm gonna be honest, psychiatric aid, they don't really pay that well. DSPs, they don't pay that well either. If it's the first level, there's three tiers. I think it depends on the state, but in the state of Florida, there are three tiers of DSPs. There's DSP 1, 2, and 3. Usually the third one is one with a degree and experience. It could be a master's degree and experience, and they do supervisory positions. Tier two is also a bachelor's degree and experience. Tier one, it could be only a high school diploma. Like an entry level, like the RBT, only high school diploma required. So it depends on the level that you're at, but they don't pay that well. I would say if you are a tier three DSP, if you have a master's or bachelor's degree, even tier two or tier three DSP, right? If you have a bachelor's degree and a few years of experience, you need to invest in becoming a qualified intellectual developmental professional. It's a long word, I know, but this is a certification that is a nationwide certification. But every state, though, they have their own type of training. And then I've heard from a former QIDP, they said that some companies will help you obtain that certification because there's no actual training course that I have seen. I saw one from a company. Um, Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Hold on. We can look at it together. NAQ. Okay, yeah. NAQ.org. So apply to become an NAQ certified slash IDD specialist. An IDD specialist is an intellectual developmental disabilities specialist. Literally, that's what it is. So this is similar to the QIDP as well. Like that's both similar roles. So this is the course that they have here. $150 application fee and $950 course fee. Now I know some of you guys may say, well, that's expensive. Is it even worth it? I'm gonna say this, yes, because don't look at the certification itself. You have to look at the skills and experience that you are gaining while you're working as that role, because there are similar QIDP roles, especially the program director. Some of you guys have a master's degree. You can be earning 100. I saw like 80 to 100,000 plus thousand plus a year. Like I'm telling y'all, they're there. It just depends on the state you live at, like every profession, but you can make money. One certification can change your life. But if you're so focused on the title and you're not focused on the skills and experience, you won't know how to transfer that to other fields. And you think that, oh, well, I need a master's or I need a PhD or I need a doctorate. Not really. This is not for in this field of working with individuals with disabilities. It's not always true that you need a PhD, a doctorate, or even a master's. You just need the right certification that helps you get skills that is not just direct, but it's also indirect. What does that look like? Treatment planning, writing treatment plans, developing treatment plans, knowing the different type of assessments as well, how to teach it. Now, this is leadership skills, right? So these type of experience will position you into a better into a better role and into more positions that is not just QIDP. So I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. I hope y'all get where I'm coming from. So these here, some of them require I would say like a 95% of these require a certification. Okay. Case management. They also have case management certifications as well. The basic level. There's some yes, you have to pay. But invest in it. Okay, the same way you invested in that RBT certification or that DSP certification, invest in case management certification. Just see the one that will fit, that works best for you, that you can pay, put money up to the side. The one that I saw specifically, I'm just gonna give you guys a bonus here. It's called Certified Behavioral. I'm gonna type it here. Specific. Let me see. Certified. Hold on, y'all. Certified. Certified behavioral case management. So behavioral health. Sorry, y'all. Behavioral health. This is not on my files tab in the other in the Facebook group, so make sure you guys look at it here. But Certified Behavioral Health Case Management, in short, CBHCM. This I saw some positions in Florida that they were hiring, and they pay pretty good an hour, like between like the high 20s, between the I say the high 20s and up to $40 an hour in Florida. And this is salary-based positions, okay? Bachelor's degree level, not master's. Salary-based positions. Like, please, y'all, you got a bachelor's degree in psychology. All you need is a good certification, bro. Like, and you will go far. Like, don't work a dead-end job and then, oh, I just need a master's to go somewhere, and then yet you're stuck in debt with that master's degree because you did not take advantage of your bachelor's degree with certifications that places you in a higher position. You get at least a good job first with your undergrad degree so that when you go to your master's, you're not really it's not you can either pay some out of pocket so it's not too much debt on you, or you're just in a better place financially. That's the whole point. So please, y'all, like invest in certifications. They're out there. social service coordinator, assistant, community support specialist, client advocate. There's so many with a client advocate as well. There's parent advocate, there's autism advocate, there's advocates for adolescents. I mean, there's a lot on Indeed. And I'm gonna show you guys something when I'm done sharing my screen on the Indeed app, how you can look for these type of positions. And yeah, guys, I mean, they're all there. They're all here. So there's other roles out here. So this file again is available on my YouTube, on my Facebook group called RBT Tipster. So I'm gonna stop sharing my page with you guys. I'm just gonna have to screenshot this. So on the Indeed app, y'all, at the bottom, there is at the bottom, you will see a circle with a star, and under it, it says Career Scout. So I use this to help me find a job that is tailored to what I want to do. So I want to serve individuals in the adolescent and adult population. So I asked, because my resume is already on Indeed. So I asked Career Scout, hey, can you help me find jobs in with the adult population? So they have different at the bottom they have different selections. They can say find jobs. You can select find jobs or explore careers that match my skills, practice interviewing, draft a resume. I mean, there's so many stuff, but I just put in finding careers with the adult population that matches my skills and my experience and all of that. So, and it's out there and it helps. And I applied to so many other jobs with using Career Scout with the options that it gave me that I did not see when I searched it up manually. So definitely use that tool on the Indeed app. I don't see it in the on the website. I didn't see Career Scout on the website, but on the app it is there. So if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe and like to subscribe to my channel and like this video, guys. And there's so much more coming up. And then please sign up for the career transition class if you are a student analyst pursuing the BCBA or BCABA route, or you're just an RBT that wants to work part-time as an RBT in a full-time salary-based position. So the link is in my bio for you to sign up, okay? Thank y'all.